Alrighty, let's try it again. We're in these neighborhoods. It's nighttime right now. Let's try this one more time and see how the car drives. The roads are a little bit cleared in this area. Let's run it. Okay, let me slow down a lot. You have to make a right turn here at the stop sign. Car should slow down. Make this turn. There are no cars coming on both ends, so we're good to go. Okay. Let me go up to 20. Should be fine on these roads. Okay, doing great so far. This car is in the perfect lane. We have another half a mile or so to make a left turn. So let's go up a little bit on the speed. The speed limit here is 25 in these areas. So bring it up to 22. Still some snow on the ground, but in these neighborhoods it seems like they plowed it a bit, so we should be all right. I wonder if the car would slow down for like a snowbank. You know, sometimes when they plow the roads, they leave like a snowbank in the middle of the road when they're plowing. Turn up the high beam, so we're going fast now. Speed limit went up to 30, so it just went up to 35. Bring it back down to 25. They have to know in certain states it snows, right? It's winter it's winter all over America, but it's not Florida. This is up in the Midwest. They should know how to adjust the speed. Tesla should work on that. Get the weather, I don't know, add the weather feature on the navigation where it lets the nav know, oh, today's snow, how many inches? Okay, how should we adjust the speed based on either the flow of traffic or just safety wise, right? I have to consistently keep my eyes on the speed limit, because moving in certain streets, turning to certain streets, the speed limit would change from, let's say, 25 to 30 miles an hour, and my car would just accelerate because of that. Creeping up here to a stop sign. Nope, that's not our stop sign. So it is our stop sign, sorry. So we should be making a left here at the stop sign. Car is trying to figure itself out. It's slowing down here. No particular reason to slow down, but there's a car that's making a turn here. We're a little bit far from the stop sign, so it's creeping right now. It's not a two-way stop sign, but we can make a left here. It's unprotected, but we can make a left here if the car goes. Those cars are coming and stopping at that stop sign there. But here we go again with the speed thing I'm talking about. You know, I don't want it to go this fast. Don't take me off the road. Slow down, my friend. Slow down. Let's bring it down to 35. And let me understand how the road feels before we start going that fast. So how is it gonna work in here? Beautiful. There's a little snowbank on the right side there. That's good. So we just have to just keep straight on this road for another 3.5 miles, which I think the car is capable of. But I also want to see how it would do in neighborhoods where, like earlier today, it kept going on to, it's right now it's creeping to the left side of the lane. It should not be here. You know, when people drive in these type of climates, people create, oh wow, it's going to the curb, like it's going to the left curb. If I didn't take control there, it would have went over the median. So the camera in front of the car, computer vision, because now Tesla wants to visualize everything. The camera in front of the car should see the path that the other cars created on the snow. Like the tire tracks, they create a path where if it's a 2-lane road, there will be snow on the side of the roads, right? So everyone pretty much just drive in the middle of the road. So let me put it back here, and I want to go like 30 something miles an hour. I don't want to go that fast. Like 38 looks, feels good. But these paths that people create on the roads, the car should visualize those paths and follow them, because it's just better than being on the side of the road, or following on 2 lanes, following that 1 lane, right? People create a lane in the middle of the road, follow that path. So here it's trying to, you know, get on the right lane, but it's creeping to the left side again, and we're not supposed to be here. Okay, that lane that he went on, that was a turning lane. So yeah, this is a problem for Tesla. This is a big problem, especially for folks that live in states that get a lot of snow throughout the year. In the East Coast, in the Midwest, northern part of America, it will be hard for people to use FSD Beta at this moment on this build. It still needs some working with, and a human is, it's not even close to how much a human is better than the computer right now in driving these type of conditions. A teenager will be able to drive better than what the computer is doing right now. A teenager with a little bit of experience. Not a new driver, but we're going to, there's a car behind. If there were no car behind us, I would not mind turning it on, but I don't want to mess them up and confuse them in the back. But let's try it again. If it makes a mistake, it wants to speed up, but if it makes a mistake, I will take control quickly. This car in front of us is slowing down. That's one thing also I'm fearful of. The car, I've driven to the whole, for like 3 hours I've driven. Not the whole day, for 3 hours I've driven. I haven't used the brakes once, right? And the car is signaling, no need, let's stay here. Let's stay here, Beta. So my fear right now is the car decelerating from certain speeds, right? But luckily right now I brought the speed down to 40 max. The speed limit on this road is 50, and the cars in front of us are going about 20 something miles an hour. So the car should be okay. There's a car beside us on our right here. See, the car is aware of it. With the visualization of the new cars, the 2021, 2022 model cars that are being made right now, where they don't have the ultrasonic sensors on the cars, I wonder how that will work. If it snows or the cameras get blocked by something, how would it be able to notice when something gets close to it? Those type of things I'm wondering, because I still to this day think that Tesla only removed those sensors because, oh, the car is driving great right now. It's on the right lane, it's beautiful. Because of cost savings or just chip shortages, right? I believe that's the case. If that's the reasoning behind it, I cannot respect that. Because safety is way more important than them saving money. You know, over the years with all those cars, I know that's hundreds, probably hundreds of millions of dollars with all those sensors and the labor that it costs to get those fixed. But I think in the future, most likely they'll probably will add them again when the chip shortages is not a thing anymore. Most likely they'll add them, unless they still want to keep saving money. They're finding any ways to remove hardware features on the car to cost save, which is one of their big things with a company. Minimalize everything, put everything on the screen. The newer model cars don't have stocks anymore, and that's another way for them to save costs as well. Everything to drive is on the screen, to reverse is on the screen. Everything pretty much they want you to do on the screen, which it's not functional, to be honest. It's not the safest thing to do on the road. If you're in any situation, I could easily go from drive to reverse, right? You're parked to park, similarly you have to press it. Right now the car's okay. I mean, I can respect this. I wish it would go a little bit faster right here, but it is signaling to the right, and there's no need for that. I mean, we're coming up to make a right turn soon. Okay, Right now the car is in the middle of these two lanes here. I'm letting it do its thing because there are no cars behind us and the car in front of us is way ahead of us. So eventually here we have to make a right in 0.2 miles. The car's going 45. Now I want to see how it would slow down here. If you use a regen, if it will just step on the brakes, and I have winter tires, so we should be okay. Okay, we have to make a right turn here. It's finding the road, the lanes. Beautiful, beautiful. That was great, Beta. That was amazing. That was amazing. It wants to turn wide here. There's a snowbank in front of us, and there's a car coming. I'll have to take control because I don't want it to go over this snowbank. I have a Model 3. It's too low to the ground. Okay. Let's turn this bad boy back on. Bring it down to 37. I can see the yellow lanes here. With the visualizing the yellow lanes, that's accurate. We're in the right lane right now. So this drive has been interesting. Overall, I think it did okay. I wanted to slow down here in this curve. Oh, I feel the car sliding a bit. Signaling, no need to signal here. This is a one lane. It gets kind of sketchy when you're coming around a curve and there are cars coming on the opposite lane. Right now the car just slowed down a bit. There are cars coming on the opposite lane, still slowing down. As you can see, we went from 33 to like 28. And then you feel your car kind of sliding a bit. It's a little nerve-wracking if I'm not in control right there, and you get kind of nervous. So I would like it to slow down just a little bit before it start going around that curve. So on a regular basis, the car is pretty good with it, but in these type of conditions, I wanted to just slow down a bit when the roads are a little bit slippery with snow, fresh snow. So here we should go straight and we're in the right lane. Perfect. So overall it's been okay. Should I try that roundabout? Not today. I'll try that on another day. I'm not too sure with this in these conditions. I don't have a lot of confidence in the system yet. But I live in Minnesota. I'm going to try it. I'm going to push the system. Hopefully we get version 11 soon, and that update is, from what I'm hearing from the notes that they have, it seemed like it will be a big jump, a big leap from the two stacks merging, the highway stack and the city stack merging. I'm excited for that. I'm very much so excited for that. So I just changed my address here, and I want to go. Let's see how the car does this. Okay, we're sliding. We're sliding. I'll take control here. We're sliding right there. That's the cars. The car just wants to go so fast around that turn. Slow down. What? It wants to overtake this car, but we have to make a turn in 0.3 miles. There's a car in front of us. He wants to overtake it. We have to make a turn real soon. So I just prefer to stay here. Just play safe. Play safe. So we should make this right turn. This right turn has been kind of finicky. At times when there's a car in front of us, it does it great. When it's just us, we have to slow down here and make this turn. And they usually go wide. We just went wide. And when it makes us turn, we just started sliding. That's what I'm saying. In these conditions, Tesla should know. FSD, come on, Beta. They should know better. those little nuances, those things, those variables that come into play when you're driving, which happens. They got to find a way to solve that. So all of this data that's being collected, hopefully Tesla knows, and they're aware of it, and they're working on a fix. And I appreciate the autopilot team that's working on this technology, and good luck to them, because this is a hard problem to solve, I think.